Hello everybody and welcome back to the Legend of Pokemon Silver. My name's Cody. In the last episode we reached Goldenrod City, so in this episode we're heading into the underground. I think you have some rare Pokemon with you. That's true. So, in between episodes, there's a new party member I would like you to meet. Here's Pokemon Maniac Donald. Oh, it's Donald, heard a lot about you. He's sending out his Slowpoke. But we have an Abra now. I was doing a bit of leveling up off screen of my Ghastly, which was a bit underleveled compared to everyone. Ended up catching an Abra. Went into the department store to teach it Fire Punch. Unfortunately, this debut battle is one in which I'm going to be switching out because Fire Punch isn't great against a Water type. But basically, yeah, Abra, until it hits level 16 and evolves into Kadabra, it only knows Teleport unless you teach it a TM. So I went into the mart, I taught it Fire Punch, and you may think, well, that's a weird, you know, I guess you had to have something, but that's a weird choice. It's, you know, why would you teach this, you know, special attack specialist a physical move? So in the old games, Fire Punch, ironically enough, is actually, it's a special type move. It's not a physical move even though it's a punch. All fire type moves are categorized as special. So, so that's a trick for the early games, is that you can get a Kadabra or an Alakazam and you can just teach it like Fire Punch, Ice Punch or Thunder Punch. For some amazing type coverage, which also just work as special techniques. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Look, Kadabra is always going to be useful. I realize two of my Pokemon here, Abra and Ghastly, are both Pokemon that I won't be able to evolve during this run, because I would need to trade them. But I am fine with a Haunter. Well, if we keep this Haunter, the move pool for this Haunter is for this Ghastly / Haunter isn't great in Generation 2, but yeah, I'm happy with a Kadabra. A Kadabra can, you know, can tear through a lot of stuff. Even in Gen 2, Psychic types were overpowered in Gen 1, but Gen 2 they were still quite good at what they do. Alright, well, now's the chance to finally have a proper introduction, Abra. It is super effective because starting Generation 2 they introduced Steel type. Magnemite is now an Electric and Steel type, if you're wondering when that happened. Alright, he's going to switch to Voltorb, but I don't care because I have an Abra who is very close to evolving. Once I hit that level 16, I should get... Stop that. I should get, it's some sort of Psychic type move. I don't remember if it's like Confusion or if it's like Psy Beam or Psy Wave or something, but we'll find out very soon. Though we won't get told, I guess, quite yet, because Abra doesn't learn it on level 16, I think Abra learns it on evolution, is the way that works. It's the same with Gyarados. You can level a Magikarp past level 20, but it won't learn Bite, which it will just learn if it evolves into a Gyarados. So, Super Nerd Teru, what have you got for me? It's actually very nice that I have a Fire-type move now that I have Fire-type coverage in here, because as you can see, this was a fight where it was quite useful, and I haven't had any type of Fire-type coverage. Fire types are not super common in any generation, to be honest, outside of the starter Pokemon. Oh, hello. Hello, Abra, what's this? You've been in this Let's Play for 5 minutes, it's already time to shine. What have we got here? We have a Kadabra. Honestly, one of the better Pokemon for single player, at least. It was Confusion. You know, at the very least for single player mode, because... Hello. Ooh, the Haircut Brothers. Well, I am completely out of money because I spent 6,000 Poké Dollars on buying Fire Punch for Kadabra and Ice Punch for my Croconaw. But, you know, that's just fine. Let's give our new Kadabra a beautiful haircut. Don't ask about how you can give a Kadabra a haircut. It's very... You shave its spoons or something, I presume. Hello, dear. I sell inexpensive herbal medicine. They're good, but a trifle bitter. So, the idea here is that what's happening with both the haircut and with this bitter medicine is it's about the concept of happiness, which this guy makes your Pokemon happier. The medicines that this granny sells makes them less happy. Oh, there's that coin case we needed to go gambling. It's irrelevant to all of my Pokemon, but I wanted to give my Kadabra a haircut just for the sake of it. Oh wow! Look, his Pokemon's got a haircut too. That's dangerous. You can't just go around with haircutted Pokemon. Pokemaniac Isaac. I know. I usually see Isaac spelled with 2 A's. That looks more like Isaac to me. But you know, regional variations, I guess. Alright, well, a Lickitung. Let's just, let's bring this Confusion up to the front. I believe it is my strongest move. Not in terms of... Hold on. Not in terms of actual the strength of the move. Fire Punch is 75 damage, but Confusion gets like a 50% boost from same type attack bonus. But, oh, well, I was gonna try and figure it out there, but, that works too, Kadabra. You just do whatever you want. Oh yeah, by the way, nicknames for this Kadabra. I've already got a couple of ideas. There's, because if we're going with the rap theme, there was actually there was a rapper called Magic Mike, but then it gets awkward because he died in a car crash. So maybe I'll go with, like, I don't know, B.O.B. or someone. He had a song called Magic. It's very important that we have dumb names for these dumb Pokemon. They're not dumb Pokemon. They're very. You're very smart. What was I doing? Oh, that's right. I was gonna try and have a look to see. In this generation, it doesn't give me the option of looking to see how strong each move is. So that's a shame. I'm just going to clear out all the trainers on this floor. I got booted out of the game corner. I was trying to cheat using my Pokemon. That's a good idea. For getting kicked out. What kind of Pokemon do you have that you can cheat? How does Grimer cheat at gambling? I don't know, but this is super effective. So Grimer, more like Grime dead. That's right. He looks shocked that he's just stunned there at the level of joke that was. Which is to say it was like a level 0 joke. It wasn't even a level 1 joke. Which is the basic level of joke. According to this hierarchy that I just made up. So, as you can see, Kadabra is already coming very useful. The fire types wiped out the Magnemites. And now this new psychic moves are wiping out these poison types. Someone pointed out in the comments earlier that poison types are actually... So this is the other end of the thing. They're actually the most common type of Pokemon in, I think it's Gen 1, might be Gen 2 as well, just because, well, you know, the Ghastly, Haunter Gengar family of poison types, a lot of the grass types are also dual type poison. You know, you've also got just the regular old poison type, so it was actually super common, which is one of the reasons that Psychic was so useful in Gen 1, I think it was. But yeah, we've got a very handy new Pokemon. I think Kadabra is going to be Kadabra is going to make some cool moves from now on. For some reason, I'm heading back through this entrance, even though I came out through the other entrance. That's fine. I just wanted to go in, clear out all the trainers there, before we head in through here. Because as you can see, it says no entry beyond this point, which means that I want to go in. Okay, well, I guess we're unable to go in right now. That's fine. That's fine. It's not fine. I didn't actually remember the order. I remember most of the stuff about Pokemon Gold and Silver, but it has been years since I played. I hadn't remembered just then that I guess that's locked for now. Obviously you have to go through there later. It's one of those situations. Has that ever happened to you? Where you try and like walk left to avoid someone coming through the path on the other way, and then they walk left, and then you like psych each other out with like 6 moves where you're both trying to get out of each other's way, but you're actually like synchronized moving. Hello, Jim. Get it? His name's not Jim, but we're in a gym. So this is the home to normal type Pokemon trainings. We can use fighting type Pokemon, which I have one. I traded in a Drowsy for a Marchop off screen. Just one of those. I've been doing a few things off screen, namely just because I don't want to bog down the episode with. Like, it would have taken me like 10 minutes to go through, talk to every trainer in the Pokemon Mart and all of that, and I just thought, I'll do this stuff off screen, I'll do the training off screen. Unfortunately, it does mean I miss like little stuff like capturing this Abra, but I think if I explain it at the start of the next episode, we're all good. Meowth, more like Meowth is blasting off again. Oh, Kadabra's learning all sorts of new tricks. Alright, I'm about to use Meowth. Let's turn this Meowth into a drying pan. What are you doing? Oh no, that's Dark type, isn't it? I mean, you're kind of a sad little Meowth, so you didn't even manage to do much damage to my Kadabra, which is pretty frail in exchange for being strong and fast, but you know, whatever. This is Kadabra Day. This is the episode in which Kadabra stars prominently. So I'm going to clear out. I'm going to try and clear out the trainers around here, and get to the gym battle next time. Oh, you are a cute little trainer. I like you, but I won't hold back. That's fine. I've never needed a trainer to hold back, except for the theoretical case of people's theories about how gym battles work. Which is to say, I think they showed it in the... They did that anime, it was like a 3-part series, a 5-part series or whatever, that was sort of like an anime that was directly based on the games. And it had, I think that was where they introduced the concept of gym leaders choosing Pokemon based on how many gym badges you had. I think it was also in other material, the manga and that sort of thing. And I think the idea is the reason Brock has a bunch of level 10 Geodudes is because he's keeping his level 40 golems in the, you know, just hidden away for when someone with like 8 gym badges comes to visit. And I guess that means people can do it in any order. I always thought that was a neat little concept. So in that case, the gym leaders are holding back against me. And oh, wiped out by a Sentret while I wasn't paying attention. Wow. Well, that's a sad end for today to Kadabra's run, but probably I could have avoided that if I'd spent any time looking at the screen instead of mashing A while I was just chatting. Alright, well, what have we got? Alright, so we're pretty close. In the next episode, we're going to be taking on Whitney and a Miltank. See you then.